Hello, everybody. This is TheLisol. Welcome to my week 39 of 2024 roster update for my main account, TheLisol. Let's get started. So for this project, I've put together these spreadsheets to track my progress. I break my farms down into 4 tiers, 5 characters per tier, trying to get one to their goal each week, and another staged at G11, 12, or 13, depending on what kind of resources I have available. I have 2 concurrent projects going on. One is getting G13s that I don't already have for future Journey Guide events. So, like, we've got Lord Vader, Bo-Katan, and Aphra in here with some odds and ends. And then the other project is Gungan's, my Queen Amidala team, DTMG, and some other things. As you can see, for the G13s, I haven't made much progress in a couple of weeks. I have 3 characters left here. It's 3 of the Aphra requirements. They're at G11. I'm past the Cairo hump. It's just like other smaller gear pieces that I'm kind of stuck on. Those Mark 5 or 6, I think, thermal detonators, sometimes Carbantes, sometimes stun guns. This is kind of a background-ish project, so I'm not really concerned if I don't make progress week to week on this, as long as I'm kind of making some progress here. For my Jar Jar, Galactic Republic, UFUs, and DTMG, this past week I was able to get my Queen Amidala to R9. I still have my whole DTMG team, Cander's Ordo for my Maul team, and Barris for my Queen Amidala team, which I'm not even certain if I'm really going to do or not, and Fulcrum and Zori for my UFUs and my Zori team, respectively. I'm still considering skipping this and moving on to my next project, but we'll see how it works out in the future. Due to the changes in the gear economy and with the raid currency and all of that, it's giving me an opportunity to beef up the back half of my roster. I'm currently in the process, after getting most of my roster, all of the older non-marquee, non-conquest characters, all up to G11. Now we're working on getting stuff to G12. We got some Rebel fighters, some Jawas, some smugglers, tanks, and 2 sets of miscellaneous. Let's see, 922. This past week we were able to get Juhani and Stormtrooper Han up to G12. So I actually made quite a bit of progress here. So I pre-recorded my gearing. Let's take a look at that. So we start by taking Queen Amidala up to R9. After doing this, it takes a lot of remodding, and I get to 3.15 million GP, or points for the raid. I'm almost happy with it. I gotta do some work to get it up there, but we're working on it here. Let me adjust this just a little bit. Oh, that's much better. So here I take POW up to R5, I believe. Oh, here we go. I'm just trying to get as much CCBs as I can. So I got him at 3. We're able to get him to 5 because I got the cron. So for next week, I'm hoping to get what's his name, Hot Rebel Scout up to G13 as well. Probably only take him to R3, just bare minimum, so I can use that cron. So we got POW here up to R5. Very happy with that. I didn't think I'd be going this direction, but I got the cron. It's really powerful, so we're going to take advantage of it. Then we take Morgan up to 4 stars, and we're taking a look at some of these characters. Oh, I get all of these marquees up to G11, so we're past the Cairo crunch here on all of them. We're stuck on one of these pieces, though, for Morgan, but Morgan's kind of in the background. Okay, here we go. We take Juhani up to G12. Who else can we hit the button on? We want characters that are actually kind of useful. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, no go. Nothing doing right here except for Stormtrooper Han, really. So we take him up to G12 as well. What do? We do a little more hemming and hawing, trying to figure out what we want to do. I think that's it, though. Don't add any Zetas or anything here. just try to see if these Afro requirements are even capable of being brought up. I think it's yeah, I'm stuck behind Carbontes here. So that's it for that. So tracking my progress from last week to this, we went from 11.581 to 11.603. Zeta stayed the same at 272. Omicrons again stayed the same at 42. G13s went from 220 to 221. G12s went from 21 to 22. G11s stayed the same at 24. So I've been trying to kind of track some of the problem areas and possible solutions to them, pros and cons of these things that I have with my roster. So one of my main focuses is territory battles. I kind of want to do Kira and Young Han to do that special mission, but they're not really in my plan. It's probably going to have to wait. And Bo-Katan for her special mission. I was able to get her, and that special mission is actually pretty easy as long as you have your team clocked right. I won the first time. Second time I did it, I failed, but that was because I think my Bando got eaten and then sprayed immediately. So obviously I had it clocked wrong. I got to figure out exactly how to do it. Watch a video or two, figure it out. For the raid, we got Gungans at R8, Queen Amidala team to R9. I am crunched on high relic mats with the coming of Ahsoka and me possibly working on Lord Vader. I kind of need to hold off. So I got the Queen Amidala team to R9, the trio. I'm able to get over 3 million pretty easily with some remodding. But the Gungans, they're probably going to have to stay at R7. High relic mats. I could start using my Mark II raid currency for scavenger gear. I've done it occasionally, mainly on the fusion furnaces. When I see them, if I have an excess of fusion furnaces, but they pop up in the store, I'll still buy them for the, what do you call them? The girded keypads. It might slow down my G12 to G13 turnover. It hasn't. So maybe not every week. Maybe going forward it will, but for now, we're still fine. The Cairo Crunch, I've pretty much solved. I just buy that Cairo pack every week. The two, what is it? Like 45 and 25 Cairo packs. It's basically alleviated the Cairo Crunch for now. I'm probably going to stop buying it here pretty soon. But it's given me a little bit of a cushion where I don't have to worry too much. I've always got Kairos left over after my gearing every week. Slicing mats, we're good. I've been doing a lot of modding lately, and it's really not been a problem. And my future plans, Lord Vader, Bo, Afra, GL Ahsoka. I could add Balin Skull in there too, actually. My Lord Vader Rex are all G13. Bo is done. Afra's almost there. GL Ahsoka Rex, I'm farming the characters actively, so it's really not going to be too big of a deal. My main issue might be getting the 2 or 3 characters to R9 that are required. So next week I'm working on Hoth Rebel Scout. He requires 2 sets of med packs, only 1 fusion furnace. One of the purple pieces he does require is stun cuffs, which might get stuck, I'm not sure. And he uses the very rare, at least rarely used in the G13 piece, battle computers. So if I have relatively even, this might throw my throw my ratio of how I'm farming them off, but we'll see how it works out. I'm sure I'll be fine. So that's it for that. My plan for next week, we're doing Kairos, CCBs, and Night Trooper ×3 in Dark Side, Light Side. It's killing my crystals. Cantina, we're doing signal data. I'm recording this pretty late, so I'm not sure if this is before or after Morgan got announced as a Cantina node. I have been farming her in Cantina, so we'll see. I've been kind of farming half and half, signal data, half Morgan, and she's moving pretty slow, but she's not the one I'm going to be gated behind anyway when it comes to Balin, so I'm not overly concerned with it. Fleet, we're doing med packs and fusion furnaces, and my goal for next week is Hoth Rebel Scout to R3 and all the Afro Rex to G12. So that's it for week 39, guys. I really appreciate you guys following along, and I will see you guys in week 40. Peace out. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, subscribe, comment in the comments section down below, and you can join me on Twitch or Discord. Both have links in the description. I hope to see you guys there.